explain to us how you did the bell ringer. Make sure you pay close attention, and also make sure you talk kind of loud because the people on there cannot see what's written on the board. So make sure you tell them exactly what you did and why.
Alright, so I wasn't here Friday to learn this, but it seems to me, since all the sides are the same, that all the angles are going to be the same too. So there's 3 angles, so you do 3 times 2x, you get 6x. And then there's 180 degrees in a triangle, so do 180 equals 6x divided by 6, and x equals 30.
Awesome. Rayleigh, tell us, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Yeah, very good. And I like your thought process. Okay, so on Friday's notes, it said that if a triangle is equilateral, then it's also equiangular. That means all 3 angles would also be the same. So what he's saying is, since angle Z is 2x degrees, then since it's also equiangular, that angle Y would be 2x degrees, and angle X would be 2x degrees. So if you were to add those all up, 2x plus 2x plus 2x, that would have to equal 180. So 2x plus 2x plus 2x equals 180. And 2x plus 2x plus 2x equals 6x, so 6x equals 180 divided by 6, you get x equals 30. All right, now you have this exact problem on your notes. It was like the 3rd or 4th problem up on the back page. Let me see which one it is. It was the 2nd one from the last, so not the very last problem, but this problem right here. It was this exact problem on your notes. Did anyone solve it a different way, but still get the correct answer? Still get x equals 30.
I just did the math different.
How did you do it?
I know it was equiangular, so all angles have to be 60.
Yeah, each of these angles have to be 60 degrees since it's equiangular. Okay.
And so I just did 2x equals 60, and then divided by 2, you get x equals 30.
That's another way you can do it. Okay, perfect. So in an equiangular triangle, equilateral, all 3 angles are always going to be 60 degrees, no matter what. What other questions do you have for me on the bell ringer? Okay. You can put that bell ringer away. I need you to get out Friday's bell ringer, and before you turn it in, I'm going to show you what the correct answer should have been. And hopefully this is what you got on it. Okay. You had to find the measure to angle 1, and angle 1 was an exterior angle. So you could have figured out this angle here and then added these 2 up to get this angle. Or, notice these 2 are marked congruent, so if this one's 70, this one here is 70 degrees. And then this exterior angle forms a linear pair with this interior angle. So these 2 angles here together have to add up to 180 degrees. So to find the measure of angle 1, you just do 180 minus 70, which is 110 degrees. So for Friday's bell ringer, you should have gotten 110 degrees. Okay. All right, what questions do you have for me on Friday's bell ringer? Okay. Make sure your name's on the bell ringer. Pass it to the front row, pass it to the right. Okay. All right, so you should already have your notes completed. After I pass out the worksheet, I'm going to come around and check your notes, make sure they're completed. So if you did not complete Friday's notes, that's the first thing you're going to want to do because you can't complete the worksheet without having the notes. So if you did not finish Friday's notes, you're going to do those first. Once you finish Friday's notes, then you're going to complete this worksheet. It says, don't forget to write your answers beside the exercise problem. And your answer means the actual answer to the problem, not the letter. The letter's completely for you, to do. Or the word that you write, that's completely for you to make sure you're getting the correct answers. You're going to need to use your notes in order to complete these, your notes from Friday. The wording is in your notes. And you'll use that to complete them. Write your answers either on the space provided if it's enough room. If not, you can just write it beside it. Then, after you complete the exercise, then look over in the two columns and find your answer. And then write the word under the answer in the box containing the exercise letter. So you'd write it up here. So for instance, A, if it was equal angular, the word, you would write equal angular here. And then it has the word right underneath it. So in the box, you would put right. So you're going to put two answers, one here and one here. Okay. Like I said, this up here is for you, the answer boxes, and this is completely for you, because if you come up with a sentence that makes absolutely no sense, then you know you've done something wrong and you go back and change it. And that's A through H. Then on the back page, it says find the value of X. Find the value of X. Okay. Now, number 12, it's not just X, it's X, Y, Z. So on number 12, you got to do all three, X, Y, and Z. Also, tomorrow you're going to have a class assignment over 6.3. Wednesday, you're going to have a practice test on chapter 6, and then you'll do your test analysis after the test. And then Thursday, we will have a review, and then on Friday, you will have your actual chapter 6 test.
If we do good on the practice test?
If you make a 90% or above on the practice test, then you do not have to take the actual test on Friday.
Do we need like any papers besides the ones I like to put in a binder?
I would keep your notes. The only other papers I would possibly keep are like your tests or your quizzes. Besides that, there's really nothing that you need to keep unless you absolutely want to. All right, it's an individual assignment, which means it's on your own. Use your notes from Friday. If you don't have your notes from Friday, you got to take your notes first and then do the worksheet.
I think I quiz.
Almost not any.
Yes, but you won't be able to do it unless after you do your notes and complete this and there's not class time left. Then you do your quiz.
I take my quiz and if I do that.
Yes, but you need to do your notes first. If you do need to finish your notes, make sure you have the sound on so that way you can hear the explanations. And then remember on number 12 on the back, you need to do X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z.